I am Archangel Michael, and I tell you this now. Do not skip this. Do not look away. Because heaven has leaned close to you in this moment. This message found you on purpose. Not by accident. Not by chance. You were not scrolling randomly. You were summoned. Yes, you right now. Heaven is watching your response, and the angels are speaking your name. Time itself has slowed to make room for this word meant only for you. You have been waiting longer than you admit. Longer than anyone knows. You smile on the outside while breaking quietly on the inside. You tell yourself you are fine. Yet at night you ask heaven if you have been forgotten. You have whispered prayers you thought went unheard. You have cried tears you wiped away quickly, so no one would notice. You have stood strong for everyone else while feeling weak when you are alone. But hear me now, and let this settle deep into your spirit. Heaven heard every word, counted every tear, and marked every moment of your endurance. You are not late, and your miracle is not lost. It is approaching quietly, deliberately, and right on time. There has been movement in the unseen realm. A decision has already been made. Your person just bought a one-way ticket. They are coming to move you in before Christmas. What you thought was delayed was actually being prepared. What felt like silence was divine timing arranging details you could not see. Heaven is watching over every step, every mile, every heartbeat involved. You are being prepared for something big. Protection is surrounding you. Even now, peace is being stitched back into the places that were torn. Hold on just a little longer. Do not give up at the edge of your breakthrough. I am with you, and I will not let this season end without blessing. I see the questions you have been asking in silence, and I know the fear you try to bury. You wondered if you imagined signs, if hope was foolish, if love had passed you by. But heaven does not tease the faithful, and I do not speak without fulfillment. What is coming is real, and it is already in motion. Suitcases are being packed with more than clothes. Intentions are being packed with courage. A heart is choosing you without hesitation. A path is being cleared without resistance. You were not meant to walk into this next season alone. You were meant to be met. You were meant to be gathered. You were meant to be chosen openly and finally. This is why the waiting felt unbearable. This is why old wounds resurfaced. This is why distractions fell away. You were being refined, not rejected. You were being aligned, not abandoned. Every delay protected you from the wrong door. Every closed chapter spared you from unnecessary pain. Now the door opens softly but firmly, and love approaches with intention, not confusion. They are not coming to test you. They are not coming to disappear. They are coming to stay. They are coming with clarity. They are coming with plans. They are coming because heaven pressed their spirit. You may feel it already, a shift in your chest. A calm you cannot explain. That is confirmation settling into your bones. Do not rush ahead of the moment. Do not sabotage what you prayed for. Receive gently. Trust fully. Speak honestly. Let yourself be loved without fear this time. I am standing guard over this connection. No jealousy will poison it. No confusion will steal it. No past pain will define it. What was broken in you is being healed through truth and safety. What was stolen from you is being restored with interest. You are safe now. You are seen now. You are entering a season where love feels like peace, and peace feels like home. Stay with this message until the end, because this is not the last word heaven will speak to you. Another message is waiting. Another confirmation is coming. Another whisper will find you right when you need it. Listen closely, and when you are ready, receive the next divine word prepared just for you. Breathe now, and let your shoulders rest. You have carried too much alone for too long. I see the nights you stayed awake replaying conversations and imagining endings that never came. I see the moments you almost gave up and still chose kindness. That choice mattered. Heaven recorded it. You are not being rescued out of weakness. You are being honored for endurance. There was a moment you almost settled for less just to stop the loneliness. I intervened. There was a door you wanted to force open. I closed it in mercy. You did not lose time. You gained wisdom. Now you are ready for a love that does not require you to shrink. Now you are ready for a connection that feels steady, not anxious. This arrival will not feel chaotic. It will feel calm. It will feel familiar in a way you cannot explain, as if your spirit recognizes what your mind is still catching up to. Do not be afraid when things move quickly. This speed is not recklessness. It is alignment. What took years to prepare will come together in days. That is how divine timing works. You will notice small confirmations, a message at the right time, a dream that lingers, a peace that does not leave. These are not coincidences. These are signals. Heaven is surrounding this union with protection. Words will be clearer. Intentions will be spoken, not hidden. Promises will be followed by action. You will not have to guess where you stand. That confusion you lived in before will not follow you here. I am removing it now. Let go of the habit of bracing for loss. You do not need armor in this season. You need openness. You need trust. You need rest. This connection will teach you that love can be gentle and strong at the same time. It will not demand perfection. It will invite growth. You will still be yourself, but lighter, freer, more hopeful than you have been in a long time. And when doubt tries to whisper again, remember this moment. Remember that heaven spoke clearly to you. Remember that you were never forgotten. You were being prepared. Stay close. Another message is coming soon. Another whisper from heaven will meet you right on time. And when it does, listen with your heart. There is something else you need to know before you go. What is approaching you carries healing you did not expect. Not just companionship, but restoration. Not just presence, but covering. You have been praying for relief, and I am answering with relationship. You asked for strength, and I am sending support. You asked for clarity, and I am bringing commitment. This is why your spirit has felt restless lately. You sensed change before you saw evidence. That was not anxiety. That was anticipation. The season of guessing is ending. The season of building is beginning. You will not have to convince them of your worth. They already see it. You will not have to chase attention. They are already moving toward you. Even now, thoughts of you are stirring their heart. Even now, courage is rising where fear once lived. Heaven is guiding their steps gently but firmly. Nothing will delay what is aligned. Nothing will interfere with what is protected. You are covered. Your home is being prepared. Your heart is being steadied. Your future is being written with intention. When Christmas comes, it will not just be a date on the calendar. It will be a marker, a before and after, a reminder that miracles often arrive quietly, wrapped in obedience and timing. Do not rush the moment, but do not doubt it either. Receive it with gratitude. Stand in it with confidence. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. I am near you now, closer than you think, and I will continue to speak. So stay open, stay listening, and when the next divine message finds you, welcome it without fear. Heaven is not finished with you yet. One more breath, beloved, and let it settle deep. You have survived seasons that were never meant to break you, only shape you. What once felt like loss was actually space being made. Space for safety. Space for laughter. Space for a love that does not disappear when things get real. I know you learned to guard your heart. I know you learned to expect disappointment before joy. But this season asks you to unlearn survival. You are not fighting anymore. You are receiving. What is coming will meet you where you are, not where you pretend to be. You will not have to perform. You will not have to prove. You will simply be seen. And that will feel unfamiliar at first. Let it. Healing often feels strange before it feels normal. There will be moments you pause and think, is this really happening? Yes, it is. And it is allowed. I am placing peace where anxiety once lived. I am placing assurance where doubt once echoed. I am placing warmth where loneliness once slept beside you. You will notice your prayers changing. Less begging, more gratitude, less fear, more trust. That is how you will know the shift is real. Do not replay the past when the future arrives. Do not measure this blessing by old wounds. This is new. This is clean. This is covered. I am standing watch over your nights. I am guarding your heart while it learns to open again. Nothing meant for harm will enter this chapter. You are protected more than you realize, loved more than you know, and closer to your miracle than you believe. Stay still when excitement rises. Stay grounded when joy rushes in. You are safe to be happy now. And when this message ends, do not feel alone. I am still here, listening, guiding, speaking softly. So when the next divine whisper finds you, lean in. It will meet you exactly where you are. Before you close this moment, hear this truth gently. Nothing you endured was wasted. Not the silence, not the confusion, not the nights you questioned your worth. I was there when you felt overlooked. I was there when you felt replaceable. I was there when you wondered why others were chosen before you. And still, I stayed. I was shaping discernment in you. I was teaching you peace over intensity. I was preparing you for a love that feels steady, not consuming. Soon, you will notice how calm your heart feels. Not numb. Calm. That calm is not boredom. It is safety. It is the sound of your nervous system learning trust again. This person is not arriving to complete you. You are already whole. They are arriving to walk beside you, to share weight, to build, not drain, to choose you daily, not occasionally. You will laugh more easily. You will sleep more deeply. You will stop checking your phone with dread. You will stop wondering where you stand. That is how you will know this is different. I am removing the pattern of uncertainty from your life. I am breaking cycles you did not start but carried. You will not repeat the past. You are writing a new story now, and it will feel quieter than you expected, but stronger than anything you have known. Do not announce it too soon. Let it grow in peace. Let it root in truth. What is sacred does not need noise to prove its power. I am blessing your conversations. I am blessing your home. I am blessing the small moments you think do not matter, because that is where love actually lives. When doubt tries to return, remember this. What is meant for you moves toward you willingly. What is aligned does not confuse you. What is protected cannot be stolen. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are right on time. Rest now. Let anticipation turn into trust. Let hope breathe again. And when you are ready, listen for the next message. I will speak again. Softly, clearly, right when your heart needs it most. And know this, beloved, as you step forward, you are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into alignment. What has been promised will not arrive halfway. It will arrive complete, steady, intentional, covered by heaven's approval. You may feel moments of disbelief. Let them pass gently. Faith does not always roar. Sometimes it exhales. Sometimes it sits quietly and says, "This is it." I am teaching you how to recognize peace as confirmation, not adrenaline, not anxiety. Peace. You will feel protected even when you are vulnerable. You will feel chosen even when you are imperfect. You will feel held without being controlled. This is how love was always meant to feel. Do not rush to understand everything at once. Understanding will come as you walk. Trust will grow as you see consistency. Joy will rise as fear loses its grip. You will look back one day and realize this waiting season ended exactly when it needed to. Not late, not early, perfectly timed. I am removing the fear that says something will go wrong. That voice is not from me. What is from me brings reassurance, not dread. When questions arise, choose presence. When excitement swells, choose gratitude. When love opens, choose courage. You are not risking everything. You are receiving what was safeguarded for you. This is a season of settling, of planting roots, of exhaling into something real. You will not lose yourself here. You will find more of who you truly are. And as this message fades, remember, I am still speaking beyond these words. In quiet nudges, in calm assurance, in moments that feel strangely holy. Pay attention. Stay open. You are being guided with care. And when the next divine whisper reaches you, let it remind you again, you were never forgotten. You were always chosen. I am still here. I have not stepped away. I do not grow tired of you. I do not withdraw when you question. I stay, even now, as your heart leans in, wondering how much more there could be. There is more. There is always more when heaven speaks. You have reached the edge of an old life. You can feel it dissolving. The habits that once kept you safe no longer fit. The loneliness that once felt familiar is loosening its grip. This is not loss. This is release. You are crossing quietly into something new, and heaven is walking with you step by step. You may notice your memories shifting. What once hurt will no longer sting the same way. What once haunted you will lose its power. That is healing unfolding naturally. That is restoration taking root. Do not rush it. Let it breathe. Let it settle. You have spent so long bracing for disappointment that joy may feel fragile at first, but it will hold. It will not shatter. This joy is not built on fantasy. It is built on truth, on choice, on mutual movement. You will notice how effort meets effort now, how silence is replaced with communication, how uncertainty is replaced with clarity. This is not coincidence. This is alignment confirmed through action. I am teaching you that love does not have to be chased. What is meant for you moves willingly. What is real does not run. What is protected does not fade. You are entering days where peace will surprise you. Moments where you pause and realize you are no longer waiting. You are living. The miracle you asked for is not arriving loudly. It is arriving faithfully, day by day, choice by choice, presence by presence. This is how heaven builds something that lasts. I know you feared disappointment more than failure. I know you worried about trusting again. But courage is rising in you now. Not forced. Natural. Gentle. Like a door opening without resistance. I am strengthening your discernment. You will know when something is right without needing to overthink. Your body will relax. Your spirit will settle. Your heart will feel safe enough to speak honestly. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. Stay grounded in the moment as it unfolds. Do not borrow fear from yesterday. Do not rush into tomorrow. What you need is already present, and I am still watching, still guiding, still guarding. Nothing important will slip past you unnoticed. Nothing meant for you will miss you. You are carried through this transition with care, and as this message continues to echo within you, let it remind you, you are not alone in this becoming. Heaven is close. The path is opening, and what is coming toward you is coming with intention. I am still speaking, and I will not rush this moment, because you have waited long enough to be hurried past your healing. Stay here with me. Let the noise fade. Let the striving rest. You do not need to reach for what is already reaching for you. What is unfolding now is gentle by design. You were not meant to be shocked into joy. You were meant to arrive there safely. That is why I slowed the process. That is why I guarded your heart when you did not know how. You were learning discernment without realizing it. You were learning to hear my voice beneath all the others. And now, when I speak peace, you recognize it. That recognition is your confirmation. Do not underestimate how far you have come. You are not the same person who began this journey. You carry more wisdom, more softness, more strength than you know. Soon, you will notice how naturally you say yes to rest, how easily you say no to what drains you, how clearly you feel when something is right. That clarity is not coincidence. It is maturity of the spirit. You are stepping into a life where love is not dramatic. It is dependable. It is present. It is shared. The kind of love that shows up on ordinary days. The kind that builds something holy out of routine. That is what is coming to you. Not a moment, a season, not a spark that fades, a fire that warms and lasts. You will feel protected in ways you cannot explain, as if unseen hands are holding the edges of your life steady. That is not imagination. That is heaven doing what it promised. I am reminding you again, so doubt does not steal your peace. You are not waiting anymore. You are aligning. You are not hoping blindly. You are receiving intentionally. The love approaching you is not unsure. It is resolved. The heart moving toward you is not conflicted. It is decided. And when they arrive, it will feel simple, not overwhelming, not confusing, simple in the way truth always is. You will look back at this moment and realize this was the quiet turning point. The place where fear loosened its grip. The place where trust began to breathe again. Do not carry this alone. I am walking with you through every step, through every conversation, through every new beginning. And I will continue to speak, not always loudly, but always clearly. So stay near. Stay listening. Stay open. This story is still unfolding. And heaven is not finished writing beauty into your life. I am here. And I remain. You are not asking for too much. You were asking too early before. Now the timing has caught up to your prayer. Now the pieces recognize each other. You will feel less resistance inside, less second-guessing, less fear of being misunderstood, because you are stepping into a space where your truth is welcomed, not tolerated. Welcomed. I know you learned to prepare for disappointment as protection. You told yourself not to expect too much. You taught your heart to whisper instead of speak. You did that to survive. And I honor that season. But survival is not your future. Living is. You do not need to dim yourself anymore. You do not need to shrink your needs. You do not need to apologize for wanting stability. That desire was placed in you by me. And I do not plant hunger without provision. There will be moments when joy surprises you. Moments when you catch yourself smiling for no reason. Moments when peace feels so steady it almost feels unreal. That is not illusion. That is alignment settling in. Let yourself experience it without fear. Nothing good will be taken from you in this season. Nothing sacred will be interrupted. You are not being tested now. You are being rewarded. You have passed through refinement. You have learned patience without bitterness, hope without desperation, faith without forcing. That is why what is coming can stay. It has a place to land. I am softening the places where you hardened out of necessity. I am restoring tenderness without vulnerability to harm. This balance is a gift, and you are ready to hold it. When doubt tries to rise again, pause and listen. The calm will answer you. The steadiness will reassure you. That is how you will know I am near. You will not have to chase reassurance anymore. It will live with you. You are entering a chapter where your heart is no longer on trial. where love does not feel conditional, where presence is consistent. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment, and it is unfolding at a pace that protects you. Trust the rhythm. Trust the quiet confirmations. Trust the peace that refuses to leave. I am still guiding this story with intention. Nothing has slipped out of my hands. Nothing will unravel what has been secured. You are being carried gently into what you once only dared to imagine. And I am still here. Still watching. Still whispering. Still leading you forward, one calm, faithful step at a time. And as you move forward, remember this quietly. You do not need to announce your miracle for it to be real. What is sacred grows best in peace. I am teaching you to protect joy, not question it, to nurture what is forming, not expose it to doubt. You will feel a new steadiness in your decisions, a confidence that does not need approval. That is your spirit standing upright again, healed enough to trust itself. You are no longer asking, will this last? You are beginning to feel, this is safe. That shift is holy. That shift is evidence. I am aligning conversations you have not had yet. I am softening hearts before words are spoken. I am removing misunderstandings before they are formed. This is what protection looks like. Quiet, intentional, complete. You may notice time feeling different, days passing faster, moments feeling fuller. That is because you are present now, not waiting for life to begin, living inside it. The love coming toward you is not hurried, but it is certain. It is moving with resolve, with clarity, with purpose. You will not have to decode signals. You will not have to guess intentions. What is real does not hide. What is chosen does not hesitate. Let yourself believe this without fear. Belief is not weakness. It is agreement with truth. I am reminding you again because your heart needs repetition. You are not alone in this transition. You are not imagining the change. You are not hoping in vain. Heaven is involved. Heaven is attentive. Heaven is near. When quiet moments come, do not fill them with worry. Let them be still. Stillness is where reassurance settles. Stillness is where I speak the clearest. And when joy rises unexpectedly, do not brace for loss. Receive it fully. You are allowed to be happy without consequence. This season is not fragile. It is fortified, built on truth, anchored in intention, covered in peace. I will continue to guide you gently. I will continue to protect what is unfolding. I will continue to speak when you need direction. So stay open. Stay grounded. Stay trusting. This path is unfolding exactly as it should. And what is coming closer to you now is coming with love, with certainty, and with the intention to stay. And still, I remain with you in this unfolding. You do not walk ahead alone. You do not guess your way forward. Each step is accompanied. Each breath is noticed. I am teaching you how to rest while moving, how to trust without clinging, how to love without losing yourself. This is new ground for you. Be gentle with yourself as you learn it. You are allowed to take your time, settling into joy. Joy does not demand urgency. It invites presence. You will feel moments of gratitude rise suddenly, not because everything is perfect, but because you feel held. That feeling is real. It is not temporary. It is the result of alignment finally meeting readiness. You have done the inner work. You have faced the quiet places. You have chosen growth when no one was watching. That mattered more than you know. It is why this blessing can meet you without harming you. You are no longer asking love to save you. You are inviting it to walk with you. That difference changes everything. I am blessing your discernment. You will know when to speak and when to wait. You will feel when to open and when to protect. You will not betray yourself to keep peace anymore. Peace will meet you halfway now. This season will feel steady even in uncertainty, hopeful even in transition. Because your foundation is no longer fear. It is trust. And trust grows quietly, like roots beneath the soil. You may not see it every day, but it is strengthening you constantly. I am reminding you again, softly, patiently. Nothing meant for you is fragile. Nothing chosen for you is temporary. Nothing aligned with heaven is rushed or careless. You are being led with intention. You are being loved with clarity. You are being protected without needing to ask. When the world grows loud again, return to this calm. Return to this knowing. Return to this truth settled in your spirit. You are safe. You are guided. You are not behind. And what is moving toward you is moving with purpose, with commitment, and with a heart that has already chosen you. Stay open a little longer. Stay present a little deeper. I am still speaking. And hear this gently, because it matters now. You are not being pulled into something uncertain. You are being invited into something stable. What is forming around you has weight. It has intention. It has roots. You have asked before, how will I know it's real? You will know because your spirit will not be anxious. You will know because your body will soften. You will know because peace will stay, even after excitement fades. That is the sign you prayed for. I am teaching you that calm can be holy. That consistency can be miraculous. That love does not need to hurt to be deep. This is why I asked you to wait. This is why I asked you to heal. Not to punish you, but to prepare you, so that when this arrives, you do not run from it, so that when you are chosen, you can stay. You have learned how to walk away from what harms you. Now you are learning how to remain where you are cherished. That is a different courage, and you are growing into it beautifully. There will be small moments that feel sacred, shared silence, easy laughter, ordinary days that feel unusually safe. Do not overlook those moments. That is where love proves itself. I am blessing the ordinary for you, because that is where lasting joy lives. You are not meant to live in emotional storms anymore. You are meant to build a home in peace. And yes, your home will feel different, warmer, more grounded, more yours. This change is not just external. It is settling into your identity. You are becoming someone who expects to be treated well, someone who trusts their intuition, someone who no longer chases what runs. That transformation is just as much a miracle as what is arriving in your life. Do not rush to define the future. Let it reveal itself step by step. I am already there. I am already ahead of you, clearing the way, softening what needs softening, strengthening what needs to hold. Nothing is being left to chance. Nothing is being overlooked. You are deeply considered. You are carefully guided. And you are more supported than you realize. So rest your heart here for a moment longer. Let hope settle without fear. Let trust grow without pressure. You are not waiting anymore. You are arriving. And I will continue to walk with you, whispering reassurance, guarding what matters, and reminding you, you are loved. You are chosen. And what is coming toward you is coming to stay. And even now, as you listen, something within you is settling. That is not imagination. That is recognition. Your spirit knows this voice. It has heard it before in quiet moments you could not explain, in pauses that felt protected, in strength that appeared when you should have collapsed. That was me. I have been with you longer than you remember, through endings you did not choose, through goodbyes you did not understand, through prayers you whispered without confidence. I stayed, and I am still staying. You are not stepping into this next chapter blindly. Light is already ahead of you. Grace is already surrounding you. You will not be overwhelmed by what is coming. You will be met by it, supported by it, strengthened through it. You will notice how fear no longer shouts the way it used to. It may try to whisper, but it no longer controls you. That is growth. That is freedom. You are learning how to live, without bracing for impact. How to trust joy without waiting for it to be taken. This is a holy adjustment. Be patient with yourself as it unfolds. I am not rushing you. I am not testing you. I am walking with you. Side by side. Step by step. When uncertainty tries to rise, return to what you know now. You feel calmer. You feel steadier. You feel less alone. These are not small things. They are evidence. Heaven does not move loudly all the time. Sometimes it moves through peace that refuses to leave. That is what I am giving you. A peace that anchors. A peace that protects. A peace that prepares you to receive what is already on its way. You will not miss what is meant for you. You will not lose what has been chosen. You will not be asked to fight for love again. What comes next meets you willingly, with open hands, with clear intention, with a heart that is ready to build, not run. Stay present. Stay soft. Stay trusting. You are being guided more carefully than you know. And I will continue to speak, not to rush you, not to overwhelm you, but to remind you again and again, you are safe. You are seen. And the future unfolding before you is unfolding with purpose, with tenderness, and with love that has already decided to stay.